Feeling off center. Give me 3 minutes. Change one thing the way you breathe with intention, and your mood can lift like you've just fallen in love again. No perfect posture, no fancy mantra. Just a small switch that tunes your mind and body the Edgar Cayce way. Real healing starts now. Quick note on where this comes from. Edgar Cayce, often called the sleeping prophet, saw meditation as attunement tuning spirit and mind to a chosen ideal, then letting breath and focus bring the body along. In his words, mind is the builder, the physical is the result. Today we'll keep his spirit but use proven modern techniques so you feel measurable calm and real healing fast. Let's clear 3 myths fast. Myth 1, silence equals healing. Not true. Silence without intention just drifts. Put a simple ideal in front: love, patience, or truth, and your breath has somewhere to go. Myth 2, perfect posture equals deep meditation. No. Your state is set by breath and where you place your focus. If the breath is coherent and the focus is steady, depth follows even in an ordinary chair. Myth 3, you're supposed to have no thoughts. The real goal is to calm your nervous system and align to your ideal. Thoughts can pass like clouds while you keep breathing. Here's the rule: you don't need more minutes. You need the right anchor. Anchor equals ideal, reinforced by breath and focus. That's the Cayce way. And we're about to put it into practice with a few proven steps. Here's the simple map we'll use the Cayce way in one slide. Step 1. Ideal, choose one word for this week: love, compassion, or truth. Step 2. Intention. Speak one short line that ties your breath to that ideal for the next 3 minutes. I breathe to embody compassion. Step 3. Attunement. Regulate first, then expand. We'll use proven breath and focus to bring your nervous system into safety, and only then widen awareness. Think triangle ideal at the top, feeding intention and attunement at the base. Anchor the word, set the line, tune the system, then let the healing work begin. Now, let's tune your system with a proven reset, coherent breathing. In plain English, we'll slow your breath to about 5 to 6 breaths per minute, which helps your heart rhythm and nervous system move back into safety. You don't need perfection, just an easy, steady rhythm. Set up. Sit in a regular chair with your feet on the floor. Lengthen your spine a touch, soften your shoulders and jaw, and rest one hand lightly over your heart. Close your eyes, or let them half close. Bring up your ideal, the one word you chose for this week: love, compassion, or truth. Keep it nearby, like a gentle headline in your mind. Our rhythm today is inhale for 4-5 seconds, exhale for 6 seconds. If you're smaller framed or you feel tight, start with inhale 4, exhale 6. If that's easy, you can try inhale 5, exhale 5 later. The rule is simple: no strain, and exhale a bit longer than the inhale. Let's begin the first minute together, no rushing. Cycle 1, inhale. 2, 3, 4, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unclench your teeth. Let your belly soften one notch. Cycle 2, inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel the hand over your heart rise a little, then settle. Cycle 3, inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If thoughts wander, don't fight them. Just come back to this count. Now I'll cue the next cycles more lightly so you can feel your own rhythm. Cycle 4. Easy inhale. Slow, smooth exhale. Cycle 5. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cycle 6. Soften your shoulders again. Let the breath widen the ribs sideways. Good. If at any point you feel lightheaded, make the breath smaller, not faster, then return to the rhythm. No breath holding today. Second minute layer in your ideal. On the inhale, silently say, I receive. On the exhale, pair your ideal word, compassion. So it sounds like this in your mind. Inhale, I receive. Exhale, compassion. If your ideal is love or truth, use that instead. Let's take 3 cycles like that. Cycle 7. Inhale, I receive. Exhale. Cycle 8. Inhale, I receive. Exhale. Cycle 9. Inhale, I receive. Exhale. Notice the exhale, doing the work, lengthening, settling, grounding. Micro check. Jaw loose, tongue resting gently on the roof of the mouth. Good. Keep the breath quiet. If your chest is doing all the work, invite the belly to join just a little. Third minute coherence and focus. Keep the same rhythm. Place your attention softly on the area behind your hand, the heart space. You don't need to feel anything special. You're simply letting attention stay while the breath leads. Cycle 10. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cycle 11. Let the exhale feel like a quiet release valve. Cycle 12. Imagine the breath moving in and out through the heart area. If emotions show up, warmth, sadness, relief, let them pass like clouds while you keep the rhythm. If nothing shows up, that's also perfect. We measure this practice by consistency, not by fireworks. 2 more cycles together. Cycle 13. Inhale, even and light. Exhale, a touch longer. Cycle 14. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To close, take 1 natural breath without counting, then open your eyes softly. That was about 3 minutes. Notice what shifted, maybe just 1 degree of calm, a bit more space in the chest, or a clearer head. That's the reset doing its job. Common fixes, rapid fire. If you felt strain, shrink the breath but keep the timing. If you felt sleepy, sit a little taller, or try inhale 5, exhale 5 for a minute. If your mind raced, keep the count but simplify the language, just the word ideal on every exhale. When to use this? Start of meditation to put your system into safety. Before stress, a meeting, a tough call. After stress, to clear the residue. At night, to ease into sleep, keep the lights low and stay with inhale 4, exhale 6. If you have respiratory or cardiac conditions, listen to your body and consult a professional if needed. Never push through dizziness smaller. Quieter breaths are the way. For the next week, your micro goal is simple: 3 minutes a day of coherent breathing, paired with your ideal, short, steady, done. Real healing starts by tuning the system 1 quiet exhale at a time. Sometimes your system spikes, tight chest, fast thoughts, shoulders up by your ears. When that happens, we'll use a fast, evidence-backed downshift called the cyclic sigh. 1 simple pattern: double inhale through the nose, a full inhale, then a quick top-off sip, followed by a long, unforced sigh out through the mouth. Think receive, receive, release. Set up. Sit or stand tall with your feet grounded. Unclench your jaw. Let your shoulders drop and place one hand lightly over your heart if it helps you focus. Keep your ideal word nearby: love, compassion, or truth as a quiet headline in your mind. Here's the rhythm. Through your nose, inhale, then a small top-off sip. Through your mouth, long sigh until the air leaves comfortably. The exhale is slightly longer, but never strained. Your lips are soft, like you're gently fogging a mirror. Let's try this together for the first minute. Cycle 1. Inhale through the nose, smooth top-off sip, and sigh out through the mouth, soft ha. Let the chest settle. Cycle 2. Nose inhale, sip, mouth sigh like air pouring out of a balloon, easy and slow. Keep the shoulders low. Cycle 3. Inhale, sip, exhale, long and even. If you feel any tightness, make the breath smaller, not faster. Cycle 4. Inhale, sip, sigh out. Let the belly soften on the exhale. Cycle 5. Inhale, sip, sigh. Allow the jaw to relax, tongue resting gently on the roof of your mouth. Now keep your own steady pace. Aim for 10 to 20 cycles total when you're stressed. I'll cue lightly while you continue. Cycle 6. Receive, receive, release. Cycle 7. Receive, receive, release. Cycle 8. Receive, receive, release. If your nose is stuffy, make the top-off sip tiny. You can even skip it for a cycle and return when ready. If you feel lightheaded, reduce the size of each breath and slow the cadence. No breath holding here. Cycle 9. As you exhale, imagine extra static leaving the body, shoulders loosening, forehead smoothing. Cycle 10. Keep the exhale comfortable, never push all the way to empty. Cycle 11. Receive, receive, release. Let your chest and ribs fall like a gentle wave. Cycle 12. If thoughts race, pair your exhale with your ideal inhale. Inhale, exhale, compassion, or simply inhale, inhale, exhale, let go. Good. 2 more steady cycles. Cycle 13. Nose in, small sip, long easy sigh out. Cycle 14. Nose in, small sip, long easy sigh out. Now take one natural breath and notice the shift, maybe a little more space in your chest, a calmer face, or a softer pulse. That's the quick downshift doing its job. When to use it? Before stress, right before a hard conversation, a meeting, or a performance. After stress to clear residue following conflict or a surge of adrenaline. During overwhelm when you feel trapped in loops of worry or urgency. Common fixes, rapid fire. Dry mouth, make the sigh gentle. Lightly purse the lips or exhale through the teeth to slow the flow. Too wired, add 3 to 5 extra cycles, then switch back to coherent breathing to stabilize. Neck tension, shrug the shoulders up briefly as you inhale, then drop them with the sigh. Nothing's changing. Keep the cycles small and even, and pair the exhale with your ideal word for 5-10 rounds. How this fits the Cayce way. The cyclic sigh is your noise clearer. Use it to scrub static from the system, then return to attunement, your ideal, your steady breath, your chosen focus. In other words, release first, then align. That sequence turns a spike into a doorway back to real healing. A gentle reminder if you have respiratory or cardiac conditions. Follow your body's signals and consult a qualified professional as needed. Never push through dizziness, reduce breath size, and rest. Place one hand on your heart, take one more small double inhale, and a long, kind sigh. When you're ready, we'll move on. Now we'll turn compassion into a frequency you can actually feel. This is loving kindness, also called metta, a simple practice that reliably increases warm, pro-social emotion and steadies the system. It also matches the Cayce spirit word as frequency, heart first. Setup. Sit as you are. Regular chair is perfect. Let the spine lengthen a touch. Drop the shoulders and rest one hand lightly over your heart. Keep your breath natural. Bring up your ideal word for this week. If you chose something else, you can still run metta through that word, but today I'll model with compassion. We'll repeat 4 short lines. Keep the voice inside your mind and let the meaning land on the exhale. Here are the lines. May I be at peace. May my body and mind be at ease. May I be strong and kind. May I live in truth. If you prefer the classic set, safe, happy, healthy, live with ease, use those. What matters is sincerity and rhythm. We'll move through 4 circles: self, a loved one, a neutral person, and a difficult person. Spend about a minute with each. If anything feels too charged, come back to the previous circle. This is practice, not pressure. Circle oneself. Keep your hand at your heart. Let the breath stay easy. On each exhale, offer 1 line to yourself. May I be at peace. May my body and mind be at ease. May I be strong and kind. May I live in truth. Repeat slowly. If the mind argues, that's okay. Keep going. You are laying tracks, not forcing belief. Give yourself 2 more cycles and 1 more. Good. Circle 2. Loved one. Bring to mind someone. It's easy to care for no mixed history right now. See their face or just say their name. On the exhale, offer may you be at peace. May your body and mind be at ease. May you be strong and kind. May you live in truth. Let the chest soften as you send the words. If emotion rises, let it pass like a wave while the phrases continue. 2 more cycles, 1 more. Circle 3. Neutral person. Think of someone you barely know: the barista, a neighbor you nod to, a colleague you don't talk with much. Keep it simple, no story needed. Offer the same 4 lines. May you be at peace. May your body and mind be at ease. May you be strong and kind. May you live in truth. Notice how the tone inside shifts when you include them. 2 more cycles. 1 more. Circle 4. Difficult person. Choose someone who is mildly difficult, not your deepest wound. If it spikes, step back a circle. Keep your boundaries. We're practicing goodwill, not self-betrayal. Offer the lines with steady breath. May you be at peace. May your body and mind be at ease. May you be strong and kind. May you live in truth. If resistance appears, let the words be quiet and small, whispered inside. 2 more cycles. 1 more. To close, widen the circle to all beings, including yourself. May we be at peace. May our bodies and minds be at ease. May we be strong and kind. May we live in truth. Now, take 1 natural breath. Feel for any small shift, warmth in the chest, softening around the eyes, a steadier pulse. That counts. Common adjustments, rapid fire. If you felt numb, make the phrases shorter. Peace, ease, strong and kind. Truth. If you felt flooded, return to self or loved one for a week before trying difficult person again. If the mind keeps arguing, pair each exhale with your ideal only compassion. Compassion. If you got sleepy, sit a little taller and keep the eyes gently open. When to use metta? After coherent breathing, your system is regulated. Now you infuse it with warmth. When you're irritated, run 1 minute for a neutral person before you reply. At night, 2 quiet minutes can soften the day's edges. This is how we keep the Cayce spirit alive in modern tools: word as frequency, heart as the instrument, breath as the carrier. A few sincere minutes, repeated, change the tone of your life. If this felt good, type returning and use this segment daily for a week. Then we'll fold it into your 7-day plan. Next, we'll use a short NSDR, Yoga Nidra, a non-sleep deep rest designed to calm your nervous system and restore focus. It's not about trying to sleep. It's about letting your body enter a gentle recovery mode while the mind stays softly aware. We'll keep the Cayce spirit one ideal guiding the practice. Set up. Lie on your back or recline in a chair. If lying down, bend the knees or place a pillow under them. Let your feet fall outward. Rest one hand at the heart and one at the belly. Soften your jaw. If you tend to get sleepy, keep your eyes slightly open. Bring up your ideal love, compassion, or truth, and let it sit like a quiet headline in the background. Take a natural breath in and sigh it out. Again, breathe in gently and let it go. From here on, keep the breath effortless. On each exhale, release about 5 to 10% of any tension where I invite attention. Crown and forehead. Place awareness at the very top of your head, the crown. Exhale and let the scalp soften. Slide attention to the forehead and brows. Imagine a warm cloth resting there. Exhale and smooth the space between your eyebrows. Eyes and jaw. Notice your eyelids. Let them grow heavy without forcing. Exhale. The muscles around the eyes melt. Move to the jaw and lips. Unclench. Tongue resting easily on the roof of your mouth. Exhale. Let the jaw hinge, loosen. Throat and shoulders. Feel the throat quiet, spacious. Exhale. The throat softens. Widen to the tops of the shoulders. Allow them to drop 1 notch. Imagine any weight pouring off them on the exhale. Heart and ribs. Bring attention to the hand over your heart. Feel the gentle pulse of breath there. On the next exhale, whisper your ideal inside, ideal, and let the chest soften around it. Sense the side ribs widening on the inhale, settling on the exhale like waves on a calm beach. Solar plexus and belly. Move down to the center beneath the sternum, the solar plexus. Exhale, release heat or tightness. Land attention on the belly under your lower hand. Let it rise softly on the inhale and drop on the exhale. If the mind wanders, come back to belly rising, belly falling. Hips and pelvis. Notice the hips and pelvis resting in gravity. Exhale. Let the glutes and hip flexors give up a little weight. Imagine warmth spreading across the sacrum, like a small heating pad. Thighs and knees. Slide attention down both thighs. Front, sides, back. Exhale. They grow heavier into the surface. Move to the knees. Picture the joint space widening by 1 millimeter. Exhale. Any bracing dissolves. Calves, ankles, feet. Down the calves, soften the outer edges. Exhale along the length of each calf. Ankles relaxed. Soles of the feet warming. Let each toe unfurl from big toe to little toe, then little toe to big toe. Front body, back body. Now sense the front body as a single field face, chest, belly, thighs soft and open. Exhale, front body melts. Shift to the back body, back of skull, shoulder blades, spine, back of hips and legs heavy and supported. Exhale, back body sinks. Left side, right side. Feel the entire left side from head to heel as one line of awareness. Exhale, release. Feel the entire right side. Exhale, release. Sense both sides together, balanced. Heart focus, Cayce anchor. Return to the heart area. On the inhale, silently say, I receive. On the exhale, say your ideal, ideal. Take 3 easy rounds like that. Inhale, I receive. Exhale, ideal. Again, and one more. Seal the rest. Without moving much, imagine a faint white light at the crown, drifting down like a soft mist through the throat, chest, belly, hips, legs, and out the soles of your feet. With your next exhale, seal the practice by whispering your ideal once more inside, ideal. To close, take a natural breath. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Roll the head side to side. If you're lying down, bend the knees and roll gently to one side. Pausing for a moment. Press up slowly to seated, keeping the softness you created. Notice what change, may be more warmth in the chest, a quieter face, or just one layer of noise gone. That's enough. When to use this micro reset midday to clear mental fog, after stress to downshift, or at night to ease into sleep. If you live with pain or medical conditions, adjust positions as needed and consult a professional when appropriate. The point is not perfection. It's attunement, letting breath, awareness, and your ideal bring you back to safety and ease. Let's pull it all together with a 3-minute reset. We'll regulate, warm the heart, and seal the calm Cayce's way. Sit as you are, feet grounded, spine tall, shoulders soft. One hand can rest over your heart. Bring up your ideal love, compassion, or truth, and keep it like a quiet headline in the background. Phase 1, coherent breathing. 30 seconds. We'll take a few slow rounds at inhale, 4-5 seconds. Exhale 6 seconds. No strain. Let's begin. Round 1, inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Soften your jaw. Let the belly move. Round 2. In 2, 3, 4 out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unhunch the shoulders. Let them drop one notch. Round 3. In easy, smooth, out. A touch longer, like air leaving a bellows. Good, your system is settling. Phase 2. Loving kindness. 2 lines for self. 60 seconds. Keep the breath natural now. On each exhale, we offer one of 2 lines to ourselves. Line 1, may I be at peace. Line 2, may my body and mind be at ease. Let's alternate them gently with your breath. Exhale, may I be at peace. Next exhale, may my body and mind be at ease. Again, may I be at peace. And may my body and mind be at ease. If the mind argues, that's okay. The lines keep laying good track. 2 more pairs at your own pace. And 1 last soft exhale, at ease. Phase 3. Quick body scan head, heart, belly, 60 seconds. We'll release 5 to 10% at each stop, only on the exhale. Head. Sense the crown and forehead. Exhale. Smooth the space between your brows. Eyes soften in their sockets. Heart. Move attention to the hand over your chest. Inhale, feel the ribs widen. Exhale, let the area behind the sternum loosen, like untying a small knot. Belly, drop awareness below the navel. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, belly falls, waist softens a little. We'll do one more pass head. Exhale, smooth, heart. Exhale, soften, belly. Exhale, release. If emotions flicker, let them drift by like clouds while the breath keeps time. Phase 4. Ideal reminder and open. 30 seconds. On your next inhale, silently say I receive. On your exhale, say your ideal, and let the chest soften around that word. 2 more rounds like that. In I receive. Out, ideal. Last time in I receive. Out, ideal. Now take one natural breath without any words. Gently open your eyes, no rush. Let your face stay soft. Notice even the smallest change, a warmer chest, a quieter forehead, a little more room to breathe. That counts. Save this timestamp and return here daily. And if you're committing to use this 3-minute reset for the next week, type returning in the comments. Set your intention in public. For you. Let's lock this in with a short, repeatable, 7-day plan. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency you can feel. Daily anchor. Before you start, name your ideal love, compassion, or truth. Quietly link it to your breath. In I receive. Out, ideal. That phrase is your through line all week. Day 1-2, AM clarity, all day stability. Morning coherent breathing, 5 minutes inhale, 5 seconds. Exhale, 6 seconds, no strain, hand at heart. Anytime stress spikes, cyclic sigh. 10-20 cycles, nose inhale, plus top off sip, long gentle sigh out. When to notice shoulders dropping sooner, easier exhale by cycle 3. Day 3-4, add warmth at night. Morning coherent, 5 minutes, same rhythm. Evening loving kindness, metta. 3 to 4 minutes on each exhale, whisper one line. May I be at peace. May my body and mind be at ease. When to notice softer face before bed. Less reactivity with people you care about. Day 5-6, deeper reset. Morning coherent. 3 minutes, just enough to set tone. Late afternoon or night, NSDR, yoga nidra. 7 minutes slow, body scan. Release 5 or 10% on each exhale. Seal with your ideal. Lights low. Phone face down. When to notice clearer head after the reset. Sleep onset easier. Day 7, mix and choose. Run the 2 techniques that worked best for you this week. 3 to 5 minutes each. Example, AM coherent plus metta 2 lines. PM NSDR plus 3, cyclic sighs if needed. When to notice which combo gives you the biggest return in the least time. Track it in 3 lines after each session. Ideal today, 1 word. Body feels 1 word. Energy, 1 to 5 quick number. If you miss a day, don't restart resume. Do the 3-minute guided reset segment and move on. If anxiety is high, begin with cyclic sigh, then coherent. If you get sleepy, sit taller. Shorten the breaths or switch the long session to earlier in the day. End of day 7. Review your log. Circle the 1 protocol you'll keep daily next week and the 1 backup you'll use during stress. That's your personal Cayce-style attunement kit. Ideal, breath, focus, repeat. Quick note, this is a spiritual practice and self-regulation toolkit, not medical advice. Adjust to your body's needs. If you're in type I'm in, day 1 begins plus, your ideal below, and save this chapter for the week. Before we close, hear this. You're not broken, you're retuning. Today you learned a simple way to heal for real. Choose an ideal, regulate with breath, warm the heart with words, and let your system rest when it needs to. That's the Cayce way. Mind is the builder. The physical follows. If you're ready to commit for 7 days, set it in motion now. Comment "I'm in." Day 1 begins your ideal plus your technique. Then save this video and use the 3-minute guided practice chapter daily. When stress spikes, do 10-20 cyclic sighs, then return to coherent breathing. If night feels heavy, run metta or the NSDR micro reset. You already have everything you need. One word, one breath, steady focus. Keep it simple, keep it sincere, and let the healing compound. Next up, we go deeper. Meditation. The Cayce map of 7 centers deep dive in practices. I'll see you there.